What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the official Cliffy J, and I'm back with another video. And today, I'm gonna be giving you guys another Big Brother ranking. And in this video, I'm gonna be ranking every HOH of Big Brother 26 based on gameplay, not based on entertainment or anything like that. I could do a ranking like that down the line. So let's get into this video. Let's not waste any time. We got 14 HOH reigns to rank. So let's get into it. At number 14, I've got...
In first place, with a score of 30, is Mackenzie!
Leah, I'm gonna have to name you as replacement nominee.
MJ's week 10 HOH. And this one was a doozy. This is the one where she eliminated Leah. I think we already know just with that, she's getting docked down mad points. It's already a terrible HOH. But the fact that she nominated Chemo and Angela, okay, good noms, all right. But she won the veto and took down Chemo and then put up Leah and got her sent home. That's crazy. That's terrible. That is one of the worst HOHs I've ever seen. And at number 13, I've got...
Afraid of that really helped me out here. That being said, Cam, I absolutely love you, but I am gonna have to evict you.
MJ's week 13 final 3 HOH, where she evicted Cam over Chelsea. Pretty self-explanatory. One is going to definitely beat you. One you could possibly beat. One you could possibly beat. You took the one that was going to definitely beat you and really thought you had a chance. That's why you were so shocked when you got 0 votes. That was just, I mean, come on, bro. She was running circles around you guys, bro. And at number 12, I've got...
Who's your new HOH? Woo!
Angela's week 1 HOH. And this one was a doozy. Start the season off rocky.
I really just want to have fun with you guys. Except for you. Don't talk to me. I want to have so much fun with all of you. I literally...
Her going at Matt like that, her completely throwing her alliances under the bus is exactly why it is this low. She was able to get out her target in Matt, which is why it's above the other two, because her target actually makes sense. You and Matt were never going to work together. You guys were at odds, off rip. You at your HOH room, he at the storage room. Which room is going to win? And the HOH room ended up winning, and that's just basically what happened. And at number 11, we have...
It's time for the deepfake HOH nominations. Ainsley has gathered us all in the living room, and deepfake Angela is about to tell everyone her, or should I say my, nomination.
4 to 6 days later.
Vote of 6 to 3. Cedric, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Angela / Quinn's deepfake HOH of week 4. And I want to put this one higher, but he did nominate his own, basically like number 1 or one of his main allies, and he got sent home. The only reason it's not lower is because this is what Cedric wanted, and it didn't ruin any of his alliances. He still was able to maintain his alliances, and it wasn't necessarily the dumbest move ever. It wasn't a game-ending move to be making, especially when Cedric was someone that was down to get nominated. He just should have maintained his relationships with T-Core and them and kind of kept them under wraps a little better, and kept them under control a little better, and he wasn't able to do that, and that's why there's such a bad HOH mainly. And at number 10, I have...
This HOH isn't a deepfake, okay? I can win comps. I'm like that.
Quinn's week 7 HOH, where he nominated Chemo and Angela, and then Leah won the veto, took down Angela. So then he decides to nominate his other number 1, his number 1 in the game. Shocker, right? Nominates Joseph, and Joseph gets sent home. And the only reason I think this one was a little bit better, because it made more sense. Even though Joseph didn't really want to go up as much as Cedric, it made more sense here. And he really did have the votes for Joseph to stay, but Chemo's speech kind of saved him at the last second. And at number 9, I have
That means you T-Core are the new head of household.
Of 5 to 3, Tucker, you are the 6th house guest evicted. I'm coming on, from the Big Brother house.
T-Core's Week 6 HOH. And here goes the trend again. Obviously, we have the trend kind of going on this season too of getting out one of your allies on your HOH. She shouldn't have nominated Tucker. I don't even know if she should have really even nominated Cam. Like, I don't know if those were even really good nominations. Those are people that really weren't targeting her and kind of honestly had her back. So it's like, and those people you wanted out too. It's just the fact that she did have a plan of getting the strong competitors up there and a strong competitor going home. And that's what ends up happening. And that's really why it's so high. And it didn't ruin her social capital in the game or anything like that. She didn't really lose any numbers except for the fact that Tucker was gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got it this high. And at number 8, I've got
Congrats, Leah! You are the new head of household!
Of 4 to 1, T-Core, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Leah's Week 9, Janky Week HOH. And I wanted to have this one higher, but she didn't take the shot when she should have. I believe that, and I thought it then that it just makes way more logical sense to take that shot at the stronger trio that's like physically stronger. I know she thought that she could possibly get Cam and Leah to Cam and MJ to do what she was like on and ride with her, but she should have seen that. They already flipped on you to get Quinn out. You should already knew they didn't really rock with you like that. That's why I can't have this one higher. But I got this one this high because she was able to get her target out. Her target was T-Core, and that was a good target. And at number 7, I've got
I am the new head of household.
Vote of 2 to 0, Chemo, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
MJ's Week 11 HOH. And this one could have been worse, but she did what she had to really do here. She got her target out, and that's really all it is to be said. She was in between two duos. It does, I guess, make more sense to go with the duo you've been riding with. It's kind of been a trio at that point because, there's a higher chance that those players will have your back and take you at least to final 3 than the other group. And neither group is taking you to final 2. So I could see why she made that decision. And at number 6, I've got
Congratulations, Cedric. You are the new head of household. Yay!
Really wanted to tell me, you would have grabbed me by the arm and been like, yo, listen up, dog. I'm HOH, this is what has to happen. You didn't do that.
Veto, use it on yourself. I talked to a bunch of people last night. We don't have the votes.
I don't give I'm still doing it.
Ooh.
Yeah, we do.
I told you, I was like, look, bro, don't use it. Don't do that. Use the veto on yourself.
He might go up now, and you just shot me in the foot. I'm coming for you.
Quinn, do you have
Vote of 10 to 1, Kenny, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Cedric's Week 3 HOH. The only problem here is literally Tucker. I think this was just fine of a HOH. Yeah, MJ was forced to use her power, but Cedric and MJ weren't working together. Like, yeah, Tucker blew up, but Tucker was tripping, and Tucker really wasn't a power player at the time, so he just started to win everything. Like, it made a lot of sense, and they didn't have the numbers. Like, he literally told them they didn't have the numbers. So, like, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, the main reason that this isn't higher is because he didn't want Kenya to go home. Like, if he would have been okay with Kenya going home, like, more like wanting that, this would be better, but he did kind of choke up with them noms. They weren't great. But this this HOH didn't do bad for his game or anything like that. And I understand his logic with most of the moves he was making. So that's kind of why I got it this high. And at number 5, I've got
Congratulations, Tucker. You are the new head of household.
By a vote of 8 to 1, Brooklyn, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Tucker's Week 5 HOH. This was the beginning of like the good HOHs. This made sense. Taking down Quinn, I guess, makes sense from the fact of the people that you're aligned with are telling you to do it. The only bad thing I think he did was honestly even nominating Chelsea. Chelsea was never going home next to people that she was next to. So it was like, and then the people you're with are telling you really don't even do that because they want to work with her. So it's kind of like, it probably made more sense to like kind of leave Quinn up there, even though they want him to take Quinn down. So it really was like a double-edged sword. He was kind of in a situation where it didn't really matter what he did. He was going to get some type of pushback and probably get sent home next week. Like, he was probably cooked. And at number 4, I've got
Girl just made it to finale night, baby. Fourth HOH.
Chelsea's Week 12 HOH. And this is just the beginning of a trend. Like, this is literally just the beginning of a trend. She got out the target that everyone wanted out. She didn't really get any blood on her hands. This is when you kind of start to see Chemo and Rubina, I guess, really having the light bulb click up at this point. But it didn't click up enough for them to win some challenges and do anything important. And at number 3, I've got
True. Chelsea, congratulations. You are the new head of household. Yay!
One, Lisa, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Chelsea's Week 2 HOH. And she just kind of did what needed to be done this week. Got out someone that was kind of a social pariah. Nominated all people that weren't really into the social infrastructure in the game that was kind of being formed at the time. The players that were really power players weren't the players that was on the block. So she did her thing. And it was like a calm week. No one targeted her because of this week. And it kind of worked out just fine for her. She was kind of tripping a little bit. I think it's kind of when the Leah shit started to jump off a little bit with her. Like her, I remember her and Cedric being up in the HOH room talking. Maybe that was on Cedric's HOH. But I know, they were kind of tripping a little bit. But I don't really think it was anything extreme. And at number 2, I've got
4,211 seconds. Congratulations, Chelsea! Congratulations, Chelsea! You are the new head of household.
4-2. Quinn, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Chelsea's Week 8 HOH. And I almost forgot about this HOH. This was the one where she was really cooking. Like, I truly believe that this is one that made perfect sense. It was the best move at the time. I just think maybe it could have been executed a little bit better socially from her and MJ, but you had to get Quinn. Quinn was actually coming for you, and she was able to miss players that shouldn't have voted Quinn out. So I think that this is a pretty strong HOH, and you got out a very strong player in the game at the time. And at number 1, I've got Chelsea's Week 10 double eviction HOH, where she was able to get Angela out of the game. I think this was, short and smooth. It was sweet. It was obviously the best move to make at the time. Really wasn't anything else to do. I kind of wish I would have put this one lower now that I'm thinking about it, but it is what it is. It was the most in line with my criteria. The noms were good. The noms were good with being noms. Obviously not Angela, but the noms were good with being noms. She still had inroads with the other players in the game, and she was able to get her target out of the game, and it was a target that was a smart target at the time. So it's really nothing I can really knock about this HOH. And that is the end of today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Push notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new lit banger. And I will be dropping more of these style of videos. I want to get one out for BB25 soon, so stay tuned. Peace.